Big Sweert Gaming. Hey everybody, this is season 2, episode 4 of the Big Sweert podcast. I am probably Emily.
I'm Christian.
And I'm Kaitlyn.
And
Steven's dead again.
Yeah.
Incoming back from the death.
Which is pretty
dead.
on brand
2.0.
for Steven.
It's true.
Especially since we've been on a break.
Yeah.
We've been gone for a while.
But we're
Except
back. We have so much news. Yeah. And I have the best news of all, which is this show and tell that I've been waiting to show. Ooh. You ready?
This is why I actually joined.
Oh, yay.
Strappy! just a cute little boy.
Now we just need the bunker.
Bunger. I'll be Bunger. Bunger.
Makes me so happy. He's so
he
cute.
is so cute. I like that you could hear his little eyes rattle. That's what it sounds like when I shake my head. It's just it's rattling around.
It's like a BB in a canteen.
Yeah. I have my Red Ryder BB gun around here somewhere.
Amazing.
I've got a BB gun I can show, but I'd probably have to cut it out because it doesn't look like a BB gun.
Yeah, let's not show that.
Yeah.
It looks like a 50 caliber sniper.
There's new dice ish.
Ooh. It looks like a gusher.
They are like made to look like sea glass.
Okay, that makes sense. That also looks like it. Oh, okay, it was. Christian, I thought it was a dice and you just threw it in your mouth. Even though I don't like gummy food, I liked that. Emily, did you have other show and tells? Or is that
no, I had a whole heap of books, but I didn't bring them downstairs, and I don't feel like going to get them. So
I thought you said the holy book, and I was like, wait. I have This Good Boy.
Wait.
Oh!
Yay!
That's also my show and tell.
Wins.
He has the spider cat. And then I also got, he fell. I got this, Jesus Christ. I got this Spider-Man, the Daft Punk looking
the 2020 suit.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That's the one I want. But I haven't been able to get it.
Let me fix them real quick. There we go. And then just because I've been playing a lot of Fortnite lately, I got P.
Yeah. We love to see it.
I love that he has the sticker.
Yeah.
I don't know why, that little detail.
And it says Nana Nana.
Love it.
I think that's pretty much it for me.
Well, I had that little spider Funko because I just found them at Target, and then I have some books, which this little hefty. Oh my gosh,
Ooh.
House of Leaves.
Nice.
Which I don't know if anyone's heard about, but it's like I don't even know. Some of the pages are like transcripts. Some things are upside down.
Weird.
So it's like formatting is like super crazy. Oh, I'm like blurry. And someone said it was like one of the scariest books.
Oh,
nope,
I'm into that.
Don't like that.
But like also not scary. I don't know. I have no idea. But this thing has been like on my to-read list for so long.
Yeah,
and I finally got it.
Send me like what it's called and I'll find it on Goodreads because that seems neat.
Yeah, it's called House of Leaves, but I'll send you. And then I got the Illustrated World of Tolkien.
Ooh, love that.
And it's like a felt kind of cover.
I'm jealous of that. I don't have that, and I have most things.
I need. Yeah, I gotta do it like far away.
Yeah.
It's so cool. I love it. Yep. So those are the books. I got like a ton of books, but those are the two.
I got some new books, but they're in one's in my car. I got the Dr. Disrespect book.
I also picked up the Switch Lite.
Of course.
Because why not? I have my normal Switch. It's like docked in my living room, and I don't like grabbing it, and it felt like too heavy in my hands. Like I have small wrists, which is like doesn't look like that on camera, but I do. So I always felt like it was too heavy, and so I got a little Switch Lite, and I play it in bed every night, and I love it. It was an impulse purchase.
We love it.
As you do.
Yeah, I was at Target. Same with, it was, I think it's the same time I got this impulse purchase. What are you gonna do? And I bought new sheets, and I bought 2 huge pillows
Love
that
that.
were like $80. Crazy. I need to be stopped.
I got a new office chair. It's not very exciting. It's just a normal chair.
Oh,
Hopefully by the time
Hooray for my back.
hopefully by the time we record the next episode, my new desk area will be done.
Mike got a secret lab chair. That's not my show and tell, but I can show you that.
I won't be in this room anymore. I'll be in
really?
I'll be in that room. I'll see. I'll be in my bedroom.
I am in my bedroom.
This is my living room.
I'm so messy though that I have to have a fake background because no one needs to see the room that I'm in.
It'll also ooh,
nice.
Oh no, now I'm gonna sit in it and I'm not gonna want to get out.
I need to get I'm borrowing my dad's like desk chair, but he's probably gonna want it back soon. And I keep looking at Secret Lab, but I'm like, I feel like it's probably not as good as if I just buy a desk chair that has like actual lumbar support.
I don't like this situation and I can't stop it from happening.
It doesn't have a thing to lock.
Oh no. It's scary. Getting back in this old person lumbar support chair.
Look, I'm gonna do the same thing. Sorry, I keep like scratching my nose, but my allergies are so bad right now.
Mine too.
Mine too.
It's
also very cold today.
Yeah, it's supposed to snow here again tonight, and I'm not happy about it.
My dad told me it's supposed to snow here on like Tuesday. Crazy.
Oh man.
It rained all weekend here.
Oh, it was really nice here today. I didn't do it. I didn't like really go outside. I opened my windows.
Yeah. I cleaned up all my garden beds today. That's pretty nice.
I had to go to the airport and then ran some errands. Adult things that you do on a weekend.
So what's everybody playing? Let's do that.
Do you want to start?
Oh yeah.
You've just been like playing all sorts of things, so I just want to hear.
I've been playing like weird things on the Switch. When I was replaying Fire Emblem 3 Houses, I started playing it on like the highest difficulty because I was on Memory Card Memoirs with Sterling and we were talking about Fire Emblem 3 Houses, so I started replaying it.
Which we should like put a link to his podcast because
check it out.
Very good.
Fun. Yeah. And so I was playing that for a bit, but then I started buying a lot of weird like cool indie stuff on Switch. So I was playing Astrologaster, which you had talked about, so then I checked it out, Kaitlyn.
Did you play it yet?
I've been playing it, yeah.
Yeah. It's I love that it's like kind of like Shakespearean.
I like it. The only problem that I have with it, which like because I play a lot of visual novels, is that there's really nothing to break up all of the text. Because even like the little mini game where you have to like solve the people's illnesses is just like a lot of reading.
It is. I would like skip things and then I had to kind of guess because I didn't read everything.
Yeah, I definitely got to a point where I was just like skipping through a lot of it, which then I think sucks because you're missing a lot of the actual story part.
Try not to react to whatever is happening.
Yeah, that's some like real Steven energy going on over there.
I know. Steven's gone. Christian's losing it.
Christian's taking his place. This chaotic snack man.
Oh man, snacks.
So I forgot I do have a show and tell because we hadn't been on our podcast. I bought an Xbox.
Oh yeah.
I did
It's an
know
empty
that.
box. I didn't just chunk the actual.
Have you like played it?
Oh my god. That's why when you said what have you been playing, I said, oh, I got a list.
Yeah.
Because I got Game Pass and
Yeah.
oh my god.
It's the best.
So, on the Xbox side of things, well, first I'll talk about a new game that came out the other day on PC. I bought Emily is Away 3, which is, if you haven't
Is it
played
a scary game?
No.
Oh,
It is
then
a
that's not
like
what I'm thinking
it's
of.
like a visual novel typey. Basically, the first two are it's based off of like AIM, like
Yeah.
AOL
Yep.
Instant Messenger. So you basically throughout AIM talk to these people and get anyways, kind of funny did like playthroughs of I think the first two, and they're both like 4 hours long because they just did it in one sitting and they got drunk the entire time they did it. And it's the funniest content they've put out. They did it a couple years ago. Well, the third one just came out, but this one's based off of Facebook because it's 2008 now.
Yeah. Love it.
And so I started playing it the other day, because I haven't played the first two, but I loved how it worked. And I stopped playing it just because it's a little bit too slow for me. It felt like actual just real life, just sitting there waiting on them to message back. and then it's like bing, oh, somebody tagged you in a photo, so you click on that, you look, and it's like your little silhouette of your like character that you picked out.
Is this just on
Love it.
PC?
It's on Mac as well, PC and Mac.
I should
Yeah.
find it.
It's
find
on
it.
Steam. It's like $10, but I
I
bought it.
feel like I kind of
Support-
want all the
it's-
social media like nostalgia.
Yeah, I think I would really find that hilarious.
especially for like mine and Kaitlyn's age group, because we grew up with MySpace, Facebook, and the whole like
Well, mine was like MSN Messenger. I think like a significant
it's like the
portion
same-
of my life
yeah,
was
yeah,
spent on
yeah,
MSN
yeah, same
Messenger.
which when I was like in intermediate school, it was like Yahoo Instant Messenger. But
I was very big into AIM, and I was 100% that person that when my crush would sign on, I would log off and on to like make sure they knew I was on. Horrible.
But yeah, so
What a time.
it's basically Facebook, and they even have like YouTube playlists. They're like, check out my like the people you'll be talking to will be like, check out my playlist, and it sends you to like an actual YouTube playlist of like
Wow.
303 and like
Oh,
Oh
man.
my gosh.
like
yes.
Dead Mouse and stuff like that. And especially because like when we grew up, it's like the whole start of like internet dating. It's like I'm specifically talking to this one girl, and she sends back, so are you my boyfriend now? And I was just like, oh. And it gives you like, whenever you're chatting with somebody, it gives you like 3 options, and you just click whichever one, and you can either like press keys on your keyboard to simulate the typing, or it'll just auto type for you. But it was really fun, but I got kind of bored just because, you know, sitting at home and being on Facebook didn't really feel like fun. But buy it on Steam, support them.
Yeah.
Yeah, I kind of want to try it out. Speaking of,
it's made by one guy, I think.
Oh, okay. Speaking of like the beginning of online dating, he wasn't my first boyfriend, but the first guy I ever kissed was someone I met through MySpace.
Oh wow.
And I was like 12.
I love it.
What? Like I don't even know how it happened, or like how did my mom just be like, yeah, let me take you to go like meet this boy. I probably lied and said like I knew him through people. But we went on like I did bring a friend with me, and he brought a friend, so like it was a group, and he spontaneously kissed me in a Dick's Sporting Goods next to the golf section. And I was so shocked that I backed up and knocked over a row of golf clubs, like bags.
This is my favorite thing that's ever happened.
Yeah. I blame MySpace.
Oh man.
Mom's fault.
That was my first kiss. And he
love
had
it.
braces, which, like, I'm sorry to people who have braces, but when you don't have braces and you kiss someone with
I had
braces,
It
Yeah, I
wasn't
had
fun.
braces. That's fair.
it's not great. And for a first kiss, and he came in like with his tongue out, like open mouth, like it. I could visualize it in slow motion because that's like what it felt
I
like.
don't like this at all.
No, it was horrible. And then I don't think I kissed him for like a really long time because I was like traumatized.
That's why you knocked over all the golf clubs.
I knocked all of them over, and then
Oh,
we
man.
had to leave because these stupid preteens are knocking stuff over in a Dick's Sporting Goods. My first kiss.
Also, so I got Game Pass. Been replaying Skate 3 because I have to,
Mhm.
because I saw it and I had to download it. Downloaded Halo Master Chief Collection, and I think I'm halfway through the first Halo game.
Yeah, it doesn't take that long. It's not too bad.
I accidentally found the button that changes it to like the old school graphics, and it scared me.
It's so funny.
I was like, "Oh, this looks horrible."
It's my favorite thing, like especially when people are talking, to just like sit there and switch.
Forget what level I was on, but it's the one where you like first get the warthog and you're going around this spire thing, and you're like inside, and inside there's like LEDs and purple lights, and I accidentally hit that button, and everything's just gray. I was like, oh god, I'm changing this back immediately. Downloaded Forza Horizon 6, I think is the latest one. 5, 6, whatever the latest Forza Horizon game is, and been playing that one.
In my mind, I was like, Forza Horizon 0, and I was like, that's so not right. Combining my Horizon games. I think it's just 4.
Yeah, 4 sounds familiar to me.
Yeah, that's what I've been playing.
Whatever the latest one is, I'm playing that one too. It's really fun. What else? Sea of Thieves. Season 2 of that just started. I've went on 2 missions. I've killed some skeletons. It's not very fun by yourself.
You should play it with Mike because he wants to play it all the time, and he never has anyone to play it with.
I think me and Hunter are gonna play it one night soon, so I will be in touch with you about that.
Yeah.
Also, one of my friends, Greg, he streams that game all the time, and I told him I bought an Xbox. He was like, "Oh yeah, we're gonna be pirate lords," and I'm like, "Okay." What else do I play on Xbox?
Oh, I don't. Steven will not be joining us this episode. Something came up.
He's dead. Oh yeah, I did buy this.
Nice.
I got the red one because I'm a whore. And it's my aesthetic.
Yeah, red, your aesthetic. Who would have thought? Wow. It is really cool looking.
It's very pretty. Xbox. I think that's all I'm playing on Xbox. I'd pre-downloaded MLB The Show 21 because it's on Game Pass.
Yeah, that was in my news. That's wild business.
Also loved that you could pre-download that from Game Pass. I thought that was cool because this is my first experience with Game Pass. So
yeah.
Oh, you never had an Xbox before?
Okay. I had a 360.
Or I guess before.
I was a 360 kid, and I had an Xbox One for like 3 months, and I never touched it. So,
gotcha.
Fair.
Sold that a long time ago.
Yeah.
Like the original Xbox One, like the big chunk.
Yeah.
That's the one I had.
That's what I have.
Yeah.
Until I got my PS4 Pro, and then I got rid of my Xbox, and then now that I play Game Pass on my PC, I just created a whole new Xbox account.
I went through and deleted a bunch of old people.
Crazy.
Because most of them I didn't know who the hell they were.
Yeah.
And you check like their latest games played, and it was like Modern Warfare 3, and I'm like, that's the last time I talked to that person.
Yeah. I have people from my 360 still on mine.
So I just kept like 3 or 4 that I actually know, and they still have Xbox. And one of my best friends, he's always been Xbox and been pressuring me to buy one forever. I think that's all I've been playing on Xbox. Yeah. Oh, and I downloaded Quantum Break the other day
Mhm.
and started it, and it's kind of.
I watched a playthrough of that, but I never
Yeah.
played it.
Oh,
I
okay.
think
So
that's
speaking of things that we've downloaded and don't play, I downloaded Outriders. Has anyone else tried it?
I tried the beta or the
Because it
demo.
sucks.
Really? I
couldn't
like
do it.
Sorry.
I keep seeing things about it. I mean, you just
Outriders?
completely went away from my screen.
Ooh.
I was interested in it and then I like lost interest and I've just been waiting for someone who I know and trust to tell me to play it. So
Yeah.
the fact that you said you don't like it,
No, don't.
I won't play it.
Yeah.
I played probably like an hour of the like intro to it.
Mhm.
90% of that was cutscenes,
Mhm.
and
Same
they
as
were
the
all
demo.
terrible. The graphics were terrible.
The story's
Oh,
Everyone in it was ugly.
no.
I was like, this is a really cool idea for a game. It's just done poorly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
People are loving it, I guess, just because they don't have a loot shoot to play right now. And even like James is like, oh, I want to get Outriders, but I think I'll just buy an Xbox and do it on Game Pass or wait till it's super cheap. And I'm like, I will not play that. He's like, you won't even play it with me? And I'm like, no, because if I want a loot shoot, I want it to have a good story. Everybody that's reviewed or is playing that game says they skip the cutscenes and the story sucks.
mhm.
So if I just want mindless killing to upgrade guns and stuff, I'll play Call of Duty.
Yeah.
I also have been playing more Call of Duty.
Oh my god, I played that like all weekend.
That's all I
Besides,
played.
that's-
For
yeah.
the past week. I've just
Yeah.
been grinding multiplayer.
I finally like started playing hardcore and now that's all I play because I'm like I'm so much better at hardcore than normal.
And then so on PlayStation, we're still playing Fortnite. I've been playing Call of Duty. And then I downloaded Days Gone it got the upgrade and I've been wanting something with a story to play. Can you not hear me? Are you deaf?
No, I can. Sorry,
Oh, okay.
I swear I'm hearing things.
Are you
The
hearing
post
birds?
office.
No, remember that time when I literally like someone talked over my shoulder?
Oh, yeah.
I'm going crazy.
It's the
So, yeah.
ghosts.
I downloaded Days Gone because I wanted something with a story and I knew it had gotten significant updates and upgrades since its launch. My save was from May 2019 was when I abruptly stopped because the story, and I stand by this statement, story in that game is fucking awful. It's boring. I predicted every major story beat that has happened in that game so far. And even when I get to them, it just doesn't hit. They suck.
I mean, and you know this that I started it and I never finished that game. I got bored.
And then I have since deleted it because I got to a mission and it's like, okay, well, you have to kill this massive fucking horde, which I'm not good at those anyway. It gives me anxiety and stresses me out. Like I've killed one and it was probably based on luck that I even killed it.
So you wouldn't like the update because I think they made an update and it just like added hordes.
Yeah. Well, it was a mission I had to kill a horde, but the way the mission's laid out, it's like you got to run strategically in tight places and you got to lay mines and this, that, and the other. Fuck that. I got bored. So
Question.
I stopped playing it.
Did you pay full price for it?
I bought the digital deluxe edition for $80 back in the day.
Ooh. So you helped that game.
Yeah. You're contributing.
You contributed to that game.
Good for you.
Yeah.
Buying a game that you love.
For full
you
price,
wanna put
for
your money
more than full
towards.
price. For a digital deluxe version.
Mad respect, Christian. Look at you go.
Now, if anybody senses any bit of sarcasm, you would be correct. Christian, would you like to discuss?
So the head writer of this game, quote unquote writer, the fucking monkey can write a better story. I don't even know what the context was. They were doing a panel or something. They were on a Zoom call. I don't know. He has this now famous quote where he says, if you really love a game, you buy it at fucking full price. First stop. if it's a new IP, how in the hell do I know if I'm gonna love it?
Yeah.
Second of all, shut up. Your
Yeah.
game was launched with bugs out of nowhere. The sound mixing is awful. Still to this day, Deacon is riding a motorcycle. The other person's radioing and speaking normally, but
Yeah.
Deacon St. John is screaming at the top of his lungs his responses, even with this update that it got. Is a hey Deke, we're gonna go to the okay, hey, we're gonna go. Just shut up. And people complained about the whole I hope you ride me like I ride your bike or whatever that stupid scene is. I understand that because I understand biker culture. That's a biker culture thing. That's not a poorly written thing. That's a biker culture thing that is said at biker weddings. Shut the fuck up about that, people. But
sorry, continue.
no, you go ahead.
I was gonna say, I love that in this interview, he admits that he was fired basically for being an asshole, which makes sense given how he talks in this interview.
Yeah.
Second, instead of calling out people who didn't buy a game full price and blaming them on the lack of success for your game, how about maybe show a little gratitude for the people who did support your game and loved it and shared and encouraged other people to buy it,
like Jeremy, every time it's on sale or whatever, he's telling people download this, and I always reply.
I don't understand the lack of appreciation for a community that really did support your game, and you come in an interview and you just shit on your community for people to make reasonable purchases with their hard-earned money.
It's
come on.
I love Ubisoft games. That is a known fact about me.
Yeah.
I waited until Immortals Phoenix Rising was $30 before I bought it.
Yeah.
And I'm not gonna buy it because I don't think it looked good. So.
I'm not gonna buy. I thought I would if it was on sale.
It's really funny. I love it.
Yeah, I think it's a game that I would like. My backlog is so
that
might be a game I buy in the future, but it is a game that I probably would buy on sale. But I bought Assassin's Creed full price. But then there's also
but even me, who's a big Assassin's Creed fan, I never buy the gold edition of Assassin's Creed because the season pass is always on sale a year later. So I'll play the main campaign of whatever Assassin's Creed game is out, and people always buy the $100 edition, or they buy the season pass for $40. In a year when all of that content is out, I'll spend $20 and I have a full game to play. It's just being a smart consumer, and you shouldn't berate people for not buying your stupid motorcycle game.
I can't remember what game he was comparing. Oh, he compared it to God of War.
Yeah, I did hear that too.
Dude.
It's first of all, God of War, established franchise, historically loved franchise, even with that one mini game and that one game that
had better writing, didn't launch with a bunch of bugs.
No.
Just visually is a better looking game.
God of War was a better game. Sorry that Sony made a good business decision to not make a sequel for Days Gone because it wasn't as successful as some of their other IPs. And so it makes logical sense for them to not make a sequel for this game. Yes, a lot of people are going to be very upset.
Thank God he didn't compare that shit to Spider-Man. I would have flipped a fucking
I almost
table.
said Spider-Man because I was thinking
it was God of War.
Bend and Insomniac, but it was God of War.
Yeah.
Just I don't know. It really made me laugh that he's I was basically fired for being an asshole.
Way to show your ass to prove that you're just an awful human.
Shut the fuck. I'll never buy a game
from that guy again.
Yeah, I am sorry for everybody who really did love that game, and you're not getting a sequel, at least right now.
Well, if the secret ending was the middle point of the game, it would be a fantastic game story-wise. The gameplay is great.
Mm-hmm.
I had a blast riding the motorcycle and fighting the freaks and even the human villain character, they're great. And even some of the character moments that I didn't know about really, because what happened with Days Gone is I got so bored of the story. I immediately texted a friend that had beaten it, and I said, okay. And she was like, what do you know about the secret ending? And I said, what's the secret ending? She told me the secret ending. And I was like, fuck, that's badass. They should have kept that in like the middle of the game. That should have been like the major flip. And used that. I'll fucking spoil it. Do y'all care?
No.
I don't care.
So in Days Gone, there's a character who is he's one of the military people. Nero is what they're called. And he kind of helps you find your wife. Spoiler alert, she's alive. Spoiler alert, she created the virus. Not surprised there. Anyways, the secret ending is you find O'Brien, the military dude, and he takes his helmet off, and he's a freak, but he's smart. He's a smart freak. So the zombies are evolving and becoming intelligent.
Mm-hmm.
He like literally does like a superhero landing from a helicopter, and Deacon's like, what the fuck, bro? And he takes his helmet off, and he's a fucking freak. And it's like, that would have been so cool if that would have been like the midpoint of the game. And the second half of the game is figuring out how they're evolving, or even like fighting different versions of them instead of just the mindless roaming.
Right, just
zombies.
The hordes of
Yeah. Like it would have been like the only enemy types. There's like the ones that are kids that are just hanging out on roofs that you just snipe. There's the random ones that walk around, and then there's the hordes, and then there's the big boys, which you can take down with Molotovs.
So it didn't really like touch a lot on the lore. I guess, is lore the right word? Or like,
as far as what the secret ending?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, they're leading into a second game is what that was.
Oh, okay.
It was totally like oh hey, this is what you're gonna uncover in the next game. And I'm like,
an exciting little tidbit to get you hyped for the next game.
Like you can look it up on YouTube, and it's even the way it's like acted, you can tell it's like, oh well, tune in next time.
What's gonna happen next?
Guess what? It's the same thing.
That might have been a creative decision from Sony stepping in and being like, we're not sure how successful this game's gonna be. Like, you can't tease a sequel. I don't know. That maybe not, but
yeah. But it was that was the coolest plot point of the entire game, and it was the secret ending.
Yeah.
And I'm like, that should have been the midway point of the game, and the second half should have been, because the second half is like you go to this other area and you join like a military, and your wife is there and she's alive, and it's stupid.
This is like, we're probably going to have the same conversation in a few years when the creative director for Cyberpunk comes out and is like, if people would just buy the game full price. And it's like, your game did not run at launch.
Yeah, fuck them too.
Days Gone did not run at like almost.
It ran, but I will say this, I didn't have that many bugs with Days Gone at launch. I may have had some like audio issues or some glitch, but even like when I booted it up for the first time a couple weeks ago, I got stuck in I was talking to a character. I'd saved a character or whatever, and you talk to him and you can send him to one of the 3 camps and you get credits or whatever. And it was just stuck, and he just was staring at me and wasn't saying anything, and the dialogue box wouldn't pop up. So I just had to restart. And I was like, come on, man. It's been 2 fucking years.
Oh boy.
That's my Days Gone.
I saw Twilight Princess trending on Twitter. It's just people talking about the game again.
Yeah.
I was like, oh my God, something happened. No, nothing happened.
Other game that I'm playing. Sorry, I have to go back to games.
I haven't talked about the games I'm playing.
Oh, I played
you go for it.
I played a demo for the Switch indie game where you're parkour running.
Right. But we'll talk about that because I'm gonna go through like all the games that.
That's all I've played. I'm done. Bye.
And the indie showcase. I guess I kind of did talk about the games I'm playing. I said Call of Duty, and I'm playing Cozy Grove, which is so much fun. And what I really like about it is I can't get like sucked into it like Animal Crossing, because like the intro of the game, like I feel like I played for like a couple hours, But then once you get past that, there's only like a certain amount of daily quests you can do in a day. So it's kind of like you can only play like 30, 45 minutes. And then there's like not a ton to do. So it kind of encourages you to like put it down. Yeah.
Is that the game where it's like you've already beaten the boss and you're rebuilding the town? Because I'm also playing that game.
No.
Let me get my Switch.
Okay. Yeah, I don't know. I'll just yeah, I guess I could explain a little bit what it is, but do you know what it is?
Yeah, and I've got it on my wish list. That's my like next.
Yeah, where you're
buy.
like, I'll wait
It's
till
pretty
Christian
cute.
comes back. Okay, I just was waiting for you to come back. Yeah, no, Cozy Grove is like you show up on this little island and you're kind of like a little she reminds me of like a little Girl Scout, but like a little park, I can't remember what she's called, like a park scout, and you're on this island and there's these spirits and you kind of have to like help them.
Littlewood.
Oh, I want to play that too, but I haven't played that yet.
It's all right.
But yeah, I don't know. And like when you like help these spirits, they bring color into the world. And then like that color kind of like can diminish. So you're trying to like bring life back into this world and help these spirits finish whatever like I don't know. I don't know too much because I just started it. So like I'm barely touched the lore, but it's kind of this like, I don't want to say creepy because it's not creepy, but it's
Spoopy.
a little spooky version of Animal Crossing in a way. You're helping little villagers, but they're ghost bears who like one bear thinks that it's a tree and it says it can like talk to the other trees on the island. One's a pelican, but they all kind of look like bears. But it's fun. So I'm playing that. And then I'm playing, so Marvel's Avengers was on PS Now, right? Yeah, PS Now. But it was only the PS4 version. And I am a snob and was like, I want to play the PS5 version. So I waited until it went on sale. This is Friday. And I bought the PS5 version, synced my save file, started playing that again. I really like it. Like,
Really fun.
Yeah, it's like it's not the greatest game in the world, like, but it's fun. It's really entertaining. If you like Marvel, I say go for it. Like,
yeah, me and the boys always jump in whenever there's a new hero, and we'll test out the new hero, and then because I think now they've updated it to where you can all be the same hero. Like, so,
I don't know. I haven't played multiplayer. I'm just playing through the campaign right now.
Yeah.
So
because used to it was like, okay, I'm gonna be Thor, you have to be Cap, you have to be Iron Man, you have to be Miss Marvel. Anyways, I think they've updated it now where you can each level up your own. That way you're not locked into a certain character or whatever. I really like Miss Marvel. I've only read like volume 1 of her comics. But because like she's got her, does she have a movie or a TV show coming up? She is going to be in Captain Marvel 2.
Right.
But she has a Disney Plus series coming.
It's a series coming out as well. Yeah. So I'm really excited. I like her character.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
So Kamala's I like kind of like, yeah, she's just got such great energy in the game. Yeah, I'm really fond of her.
The voice actress for her did a fantastic job.
Yeah. Oh, I wonder. I should look up who that is. So I'm playing that as well as about a million other games on here because I bought a bunch of games after the Nintendo Indie Showcase. So I'm going to open that up because there were a ton of games announced. And
but no sports story, and I'm very sad about that. I want sports story, and I want it now.
What sports story?
Sequel to Golf Story.
Okay, I was going to say it sounds like Golf Story.
It's golf, but with other sports. You hit a tennis ball with a baseball bat. It's great.
Never finished. Wait. Yeah, I never finished Golf Story.
It's so good. I love it.
I liked it, but I got bored. I don't know. I think I was playing it at the same time as What the Golf, and I was like, this is just too much golf.
Too much golf. It's too much.
What the Golf is also great.
That's a great game. Yeah, so Nintendo Indie Showcase was on Thursday. Yes,
Yeah.
it was one of those days. The Road 96 game, I'm pretty sure, is that the one where like, yeah, you're like hitchhiking and there's all these like different things to take. I'm really looking forward to that. I don't think it has a release date yet. I think it was the announcement trailer, not
Not a lot had a release dates. It was more of like available today or demo available now. It was
Yeah.
which that's
Yeah.
typical for those indie showcases that they do.
And then the next game was the Aerial Knights Never Yield, which I am playing the demo for, and I think that's what you said you were playing.
Yeah,
too.
I played the demo. I stopped playing it just because it's Bop It.
It is, but it's kind of like Sayonara Wild Hearts, but more
Style.
it's a side scroller,
Yeah.
not like a top down.
I couldn't get into Sayonara Wild Hearts, but I could get into this.
I love Sayonara Wild Hearts, so I really like this, which it's like a.
Plus, it's parkour. Give me parkour.
Yeah, it's parkour in a Tokyo style Detroit.
Yes.
Oh yeah, it's futuristic Tokyo, and it's got the soundtrack is by a Detroit artist, Daname Sama, and that comes out May 19th. But you can go and play the demo, and I played a little bit of the demo today. I like it.
I think you can play 3 levels on the demo. I
played the first one.
Yeah, I got to the second one.
I will probably buy that full price just because it's fun. And then there's the Last Stop game. I can't remember what this one was about. I think it's by Annapurna. Yeah.
Last Stop.
I should have picked a better article to read all of these. Okay, it says it features 3 intertwined supernatural huge stories in one. That's right. It's like 3 people. It's like one woman's life from birth to present. Yep. That one looked cool. And then there's Hindsight, which this one had like a really cool trailer. It's the creators of Prune, which I don't know if either of you played. You like moments in time are frozen and you relive them in like, I don't know, it's something, it has to do with like, here, I'll read a description. What if the physical objects of everyday life, the possessions we hold close, were actual windows to the past? So I think it's like you unlock memories. I don't know, it looked cool. And then I think Christian, maybe you played this. Did you play the Ollie Ollie games?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Yeah, so Ollie Ollie World had an announcement trailer, which is the next game in that series, but I've never played those games.
It's really fun.
Yeah, which is also like a side scroller.
Yeah. This one's cool because they upgraded the visuals. It's like got a different art style than the other. The other 2 are like more
really?
stick figure-y, and this one's got like color.
It's like, yeah, it's like a stylized, like it's like quirky, very bright colors.
Yeah.
That's coming out like this next winter.
They're kind of like side scroller, but like puzzly kind of, because you like have to hit grinds and jumps a certain way.
Yeah, it's like the foreground is 3D and the background's 2D.
Yeah.
So like you interact with.
It's like Sonic and the Hedgehog. How that
works. Yeah, that one. Then there's the Longing, which Emily, you got.
Yeah, I bought it. It's like pretty funny because it's really slow, which is kind of the point. The premise is basically that like the king is going to wake up in 400 days. So it's like 400 days of real time. And essentially you can either choose to just do nothing or like occupy your little guy's life by just like wandering around. So you can wander through all these tunnels, or you like find things on the floor. I think you can like unlock different pieces of things. There's like pieces for musical instruments you can find. There's like books you can find. If you find like coal and different things, you can make little pictures and hang them on the wall. And then you just like wander around in this tunnel, basically. So it's been pretty cute.
And that, Kate, that like launched the day. So you're not playing a demo, you're playing the full game.
Yeah.
Okay. And I might pick that one up.
397 days to go.
So it's real time. Like you
Real time.
actually, it will take 400 days
Yeah.
for you to reach the end.
Yeah.
But you don't have to play 400 days.
No.
Like I think I want to get it.
It's pretty
Yeah.
funny.
I think I'm gonna get it. Then there is the this was another one that I'm gonna wait. I think it's also available now, but I'm gonna wait for more reviews. It's called There Is No Game, The Wrong Dimension. It's like a point and click, but it's like has humor. I don't know, like a game to compare it to. Like there's like one part of the game where it looked like a Pokemon game, and then another you're like, it's kind of like mini games.
It's like that one game a couple of years ago where you can combine 2 different game styles.
Yeah.
Mm.
They talked about it on Kind of Funny the other day. I forget what it was called.
It's you're like, or even kind of like What the Golf, where it's taking like video game universes and you're playing levels like it. Yeah. I didn't pick that one up either. I bought a bunch of games. And then there was the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle game, which I won't play, but I don't know if either of you. Yeah.
Nostalgia people will play it, but I won't.
Yeah.
I'm gonna play it for sure.
And then
don't care about Ninja Turtles.
the release date for Chris Tales is July 20th. I downloaded the demo for that. That I haven't played the demo yet. It's an RPG. I really like the art style, and I am 100% someone who will buy games for the art style. So I don't know. And then there's like the Getsu Fuma Den. If I said that right? Probably not. It's like a martial arts kind of game. It's a Roguevania game. But I don't know. And then there is the Aztec Forgotten Gods.
That one looks really cool.
Yes,
I'm excited
I'm excited
about that.
for that one.
Cool.
Action adventure. About you're like following a young Aztec woman. And she's on a quest against these Aztec ancient deities.
Sweet.
There is, I think, is this another roguelite, which is Skull, the Hero Slayer by Southpaw Games. I don't know. I look like a normal roguelike game. And then Art of Rally, which I love racing games. So I'm excited for that one. It's like a top-down racing you're in a little rally car. Kiwi.
Yeah, we've been all waiting for Kiwi because Kiwi was on Cozy Games last year.
Yes. Okay. I was like, I thought one of you was interested in Kiwi.
Yeah.
Still, like, it's just chaos.
Yeah, it
with
looks so cute.
Kiwis and puzzles, and that's fun. And then Labyrinth City, which looks like you were just like put into a Where's Waldo, like that one. So cool art style.
That hurt my brain, but it looked really cool.
Yeah, I don't know what it is. It's I think a detective game.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Weaving Tides. I don't know what that is. I think it's another puzzle game. And then the House of Dead.
House of the Dead. I'm so excited. I told my friend yesterday because we used to go play it when we still had an arcade. We'd play it there all the time, and we had it on Wii, and that was just like all we would do in high school on the Wii was play House of the Dead.
What is House of Dead? Because I don't know.
It's an arcade zombie game, like an old school arcade zombie game, where you'd have to like point your gun off screen to reload.
Oh,
and
okay.
It's like a monorail kind of zombie shooter because it's an arcade game. And it's got a crazy story. There were a whole bunch of them and they made movies of them too, but the first one's the best. And
really?
It's like an evil scientist doing weird experiments, releases zombies in the town, and you're like the police that have to go and solve the mystery or whatever, and it's crazy and amazing.
Yeah, this description was like, it's self-explanatory, as if like everybody knows what the House of Dead is.
Yeah.
I was like, I don't know what it is, but the trailer looked really cool.
The best part of House of the Dead was like when you need to reload, it'll just keep saying reload over and over and over again. So anytime we're playing anything, it's like reload, reload, reload.
Oh, I like that.
Oh, I'm so excited. It's so good.
Then there's Ender Lilies, which if either of you are Metroidvania like game fans. I liked the trailer, but I haven't played a lot of those kinds of games, so I don't know. Beasts of Maravilla Island.
Nope.
Like weird, some adventure across the magical ecosystem. No idea. It looked really pretty and whimsical. I'll probably wait for some reviews on that. Fez. So I did. That is a game that I or maybe I just added it to my. No, I bought it. Yeah, it came out that same day.
Yeah, it came out day and date.
But I haven't played it yet. It's a little puzzle platformer. And then my favorite announcement was Oxenfree 2, which I don't know if either of you played Oxenfree. Probably like my third favorite game ever. So
it's a Steven game.
Wow.
I think he played that one.
Oh my God, I love it. I've bought it on every system. I've played it multiple times. Never thought we were going to get a sequel. And I'm just so excited. And it comes out later this year. But it's always on sale for like less than $10. And it's like a 5-hour game, but like it has really good replayability. It's kind of like, I feel like you would maybe like it because it's like there's weird like ghosts and you have like a little radio and you can tune to radio signals and you get like messages from the dead basically, but then there's also like maybe the devil, like this other weird stuff. I don't know. It's weird. It's a lot of fun. But yeah, that was their last like, and finally but I think this was a good Nintendo indie showcase, considering I didn't care at all for the last one.
Yeah, there's a lot of stuff. I think I've just been playing more like weird indie Nintendo games lately than anything else. So I'm just kind of into that.
What did I pick up?
What I've been playing from this last week, which I only found because I was looking for games after the indie showcase, is the Tasmanian Tiger 2, which is one of my favorite games from the PS2.
Oh, it's a
so
PS2
ridiculous
game.
Yeah. And I'm so excited because that was the one super weird thing that I said I wish they made another one of, that I never thought they were actually going to release on anything ever again.
See, I liked, was it the SNES that had the Tasmanian Devil game?
I don't know.
Attack and the Power of Juju.
So now I've got to come up with a new ridiculous game release prediction because all my other ones have come true so far.
I know,
Simpsons Hit and Run.
Oh, yes. Please.
Jack and Daxter.
Mm.
Oh, that's some news we can talk about.
Well, wait. I'm going to list some of the other games. I did pick up Ni no Kuni, Wrath of the White Witch. Because that was just, all these games were like super cheap. Picked up Bastion, which is Super Giant Games, because I loved Hades. Yeah. And I have to like stop just going back to Hades because like I've done everything. So I picked up that. Picked up Story of Seasons, which was kind of like a Harvest Moonish type game. I have the demo for Bad North. I don't even remember what it was, but it looks cool. And then Chris Tales. I picked up the Moonlighter Complete Collection. I don't know. The art style looked cool. I think it was another roguelike kind of game, maybe. I might be completely wrong. A game called Rookie, or maybe it's Rookie because it's got the umlaut over the O. Rookie. I don't know what it was. To the Moon. Also, I don't remember what these. I bought these games at 2:00 in the morning. So who knows? I think that one was like. I think this one, To the Moon, was like not a walk-in simulator, graphic or not graphic. Yeah, a visual novel maybe. I think it's supposed to be sad. Yeah, Cozy Grove, the Aerial Nights.
It's supposed to be sad.
I think it's supposed to be sad.
And then I got it Inside and what's the other one?
Oh.
Where's that?
creepy ass game.
Or maybe I just picked up Inside and I didn't get the other one.
I played that game. Fucking creepy.
I have yet to play them. I don't know what's wrong with me. Pretty sure I bought them on. I think I have bought this game like 3 times and just haven't played it. But yeah, those are some of the games I got.
You have to let me know, like, let us know which ones are good and
Yeah,
which
I'll
ones
talk
you
about
recommend and stuff as you play them, because
Christian. So you said like Littlewood was just all right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it's
Where is it to my?
I think it was $10 or $15.
just okay.
I'm snacking because
It's
this
kinda-
wine is making me hungry.
Oh, I've been snacking this entire podcast. Do we want to talk about Naughty Dog?
Wait, what?
Last of Us Remake.
Yeah.
Because they're and apparently there's issues within Naughty Dog themselves where I can't remember what it was or who it was that said, it might have been fucking Jason Schreier said this, that they've got issues working on multiple projects at the same time.
Yeah.
So they've been having their teams just focus on one thing at a time.
That's how most studios work.
Yeah, but I feel like when you're Naughty Dog and you've got multiplayer for Last of Us Part 2, the next gen upgrades for Last of Us Part 2, a Last of Us remake, and then the new IP that they're working on.
But that's why, so Bend Studios, they're helping with the multiplayer thing that Naughty Dog's working on.
Yeah, but they tried to do that with Uncharted that one time and it didn't work out very well.
Oh, I don't know.
Because it felt like Naughty Dog was like, no, this is our baby. You can't touch our baby.
Yeah.
So
I
nobody was
think-
asking
yeah.
for a Last of Us remake, but I'll play it.
Okay, I have a lot to say. Because I'm so sick of people saying, I don't need, no one was asking for this. We are people, us, who like talk about video games on podcasts or like on Twitter, live in our own little bubble. And there are millions of people in the world who are outside of that bubble who maybe are younger and have never played The Last of Us.
That's fine.
Like, and so we're not the target audience, and that's completely fine. And then you have like, they did so well with accessibility for The Last of Us 2 that I 100% think that they should go back and do that for The Last of Us 1, just so that more people can play this game.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
How many PS4s are out there? Billions. Last of Us Remastered is $20, $15.
Yeah, but if you go and
Instead of no. Instead of remaking, you're good now. Instead of remaking the first game, just whenever you update to the next version of Last of Us Part 2, do a little PS4 bundle pack for $40 where you get both games.
And they might do that.
Yeah.
I think they're going to do that with the remake. They'll have
And that's and that makes sense. But going from The Last of Us 2 and jumping into the remaster for The Last of Us 1, there's a huge difference in quality.
Well, that's because it's from 2014. There's
Exactly.
a 6-year difference.
Exactly.
But the thing is, it's still a very accessible game. It's not like a Nintendo 64 game that we can't get anymore.
But okay, but then if you think from a business perspective,
I understand the business perspective.
If I was 13,
I took business classes in school.
Not even 13. Now, the reason I haven't played the Mass Effect series, they're accessible, but I didn't want to play games that looked like that. I didn't.
Are they as accessible as The Last of Us Remastered though?
Maybe not, but regardless, I'm
salty because I have old games that I like that aren't getting remade.
Right.
Yeah, like where's the fucking Jack and Daxter remake that people have been asking for 15 years?
Create a petition and show them how many people would be interested in that,
Petitions
and they
don't
might
work.
do it. They do, and it does help.
Not on the internet.
How do you think the Snyder Cut got made?
Stands.
There you go.
Petitions.
stands.
Them literally creating a social movement.
No,
for...
whiny bitch boy stands. Plus,
okay, regardless.
Snyder Cut sucked anyway. It was the same as the old movie.
Okay, but regardless, you have the Last of Us TV show coming out. That's so fun. Many people, that is the first experience they will have to The Last of Us, and they will probably want to go and play the game. And if you have a remaster version, it's remaster, it's a remake, not a
it's a remaster that has also gotten updates to run 60 frames per second. And
there might be things that are different to this game to maybe coincide with the television show.
Well, then you're just going to piss off the fan base of the original
product.
Which is fine because they're going to make more money.
Which they're pissed off.
They're
pissed off anyway because
they care about people are going to buy the new game and make them a shit ton of money.
I don't give a shit for people who are they just want to bitch and moan because they want to bitch and moan. Like, great. That's not a personality trait. Talk like
Kristen, you're grounded.
I will fight anyone who throws a fit over games getting.
Is anybody just shocked that I have a golf club at hand?
Not at all.
Not really at all, actually. That was like.
Give me a second.
It was really sensible for me.
It's just a pitching wedge. It's not even a 5-iron, which is, I think, what Abby used. Oh,
here's my golf bag.
I can't go to golf courses, so I don't even know where mine are.
My clubs are in the garage, except for this.
I didn't have to get out of my seat. My golf club is literally, my golf bag is next to my desk.
The crazy thing is, my golf clubs are downstairs in the garage. I don't remember why I have this pitching wedge in the house.
I have I can't even grab the actual golf clubs because there's the tightest seal over them. Whatever. Yeah, that was my whole spiel on The Last of Us. Fuck people who get upset about it. You're not the target audience. This is going to introduce the game to so many people who didn't have the ability to play it before or didn't want to because of the quality. Yeah. Get over it.
Still don't need a remake.
And the Legendary Edition of Mass Effect comes out next month, and I am more excited about that than I have been about anything this whole year.
Small rant about that.
No.
This is more of a personal
It's not needed.
It's not about the
Why do they keep remaking games?
It's not about Mass Effect specifically. It's about okay. I've never played Mass Effect besides the 30 minutes or 1 hour of Andromeda I played whenever.
You and I are the same. Exactly.
Yeah. Whatever.
Trash human, continue.
People rant and rave about how great Mass Effect, it changed my life. James specifically. Okay. I don't want to play Mass Effect. Except that. I understand that it's this pivotal franchise in gaming, similar to Halo, but there's this narrative that I've seen some people are like, oh, you have to play the Mass Effect games because they changed my life. No, I don't. They changed your life. They didn't change mine.
Yeah.
It's not going to change mine now.
Yeah.
Let people be okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. If you aren't into that style of game, then you're probably
and when you ask, it's off camera. I keep doing this with my hand. And when you ask for a reason why I don't want to play them, and I tell you I don't know, I just don't want to, take that as the answer. Because I don't know why. I just something about those games, I just don't want to play it. That's
totally fair.
That's it.
I totally agree with you. And there are I feel like I'm getting more and more annoyed with Twitter because every time I go on it, someone has to be like, I can't believe you didn't like The Last of Us 2 ending. I'm like, not everyone has to like the game that you like. Just get over it. Just talk about the things you like.
Because it's a cinematic masterpiece.
Christian. I'm trying to make a point. I need people to stop getting so upset when someone doesn't like the thing that they like. Yeah. Who cares?
I don't play 95% of the games that you guys play.
Right. But I love hearing, like, I love when you get excited about a game and you talk about it. I love hearing about it. Even if I'm like, I'm not ever going to play it. Like, I'm never going to play what's the game that you talk about?
Fire Emblem Three Houses.
Fire Emblem Three
Three
Houses.
Houses.
Or was it Baldur's Gate? Was that what you're?
Oh, Baldur's Gate.
Yeah. I love hearing you talk about it. I'm not going to play it.
You guys, it's so good.
What's like?
I'm so happy for you.
Well, that's like within my friend group, I'm always the Debbie Downer. I always just talk shit down on whatever. If you enjoy something, I'm the one in my friend group where I'm just like, oh, that sucks.
Yeah, I hate it. I want to punch you in your face.
But the thing is, privately, like if you see me on Twitter shit talking Jeremy about whatever game he loves at that point in time, whether it's Red Dead or Days Gone or whatever, I'm shit talking him on Twitter. But meanwhile, me and him have had these deep dive discussions in private text messages where we understand each other's points.
It's different when you're friends. Like you and I can like debate things and I'm not like upset about it because you're my friend. And like it's fun. It's different if it's like some rando on Twitter who's just like actually pissed. And I'm like
those people I just don't even respond.
I don't respond. Yeah. Sometimes I'm just like, what went through your head that made you think like this is how I'm gonna respond? That's why I deleted all my dating apps on Valentine's Day this year. I was so sick of like, because I had put in there that I like, I like work with like in video games doing like PR. Oh, and I had something like that I love the Zelda series, and I got like multiple responses in a row of men being like, I hated Zelda. I like this game so much better. And I was like, what
do you want me to say about that?
How do you expect me to respond to that? I'm not gonna respond.
That was a train, by the way, if you heard that.
Oh my God, I'm like playing with fucking credit cards. I hope none of that was on.
I didn't see it.
Okay.
I didn't see it.
Yeah. I'm like, need to play with things, and that's what was in front of me.
Moral of the story, be nice to people about the things you like, unless they're your friends. Then I can tell Christian that he has trash opinions because he's never played Mass Effect, but it's because I love him.
I haven't played him either.
It's okay, you're fine.
Thanks. I'm gonna get the remaster series. I don't know when I'll get to them, but you have permission to berate me and keep reminding me to play it.
Oh, I love that. Let me see your paint job. I will berate you to play it because I'm going to be home alone for all of May, and that's all I'm doing.
Hey, where's Mike going?
My whole family is like going to the property they own on the East Coast to like renovate it, and I still have to go to work. So I'll be here by myself.
Hey, sometimes having the house to yourself is like nice.
Oh, I'm pumped.
It's all right.
I'm excited. Okay.
I sleep all day.
Sending you guys our BuzzFeed quiz.
Oh.
Ew.
Choosing some. I was looking at like the game releases for this year. There's like nothing.
There's nothing. Well, and then the things that were supposed to be coming out just keep getting delayed. Yeah. Which is fine, but
that's why I like bought the Xbox, because the next PlayStation game for me isn't until Ratchet and Clank in.
I want to play Returnal.
June. I don't. It's a roguelike.
I go through stages where I do, and I really just don't know.
Returnal is not a roguelike.
Yes, it is.
Oh, yes, it is. Sorry.
Don't you? How dare you?
Our quiz.
Yeah.
The Zoom backgrounds you choose will reveal which emoji you are. Love it. This has been my background like all year.
I should have switched mine to my Bug Snacks one.
This is like our most normal quiz we've ever done.
I know.
It's like not thirsty.
It's not that chaotic at all.
Is there not a Falcon and Winter Soldier one that we could have done?
Oh, maybe I'll have to look. I picked this one like a couple weeks ago, and then
there's a whole section trending on BuzzFeed at the top you can click on.
Yeah, I'll check that out and see once I'm done this.
Not that I've clicked on it before. I haven't, but it's on brand for me.
God, what a show. So good.
I'm like, emotionally, I feel like I should take Friday off.
Ooh, I get my second vaccine next week.
Hey,
Hey, that's good.
Which means I get a 4-day weekend.
Still don't know when I'm gonna get my first one. I get my wisdom teeth out on Wednesday, everybody. That's a fun time for me.
oh, that sounds like a ton of fun. I'm so jealous. I do need to get my wisdom teeth out soon though. I need to just I need to make a dentist appointment, but there's nothing I want least right now before having a vaccine is someone in my mouth.
Yeah.
That came out really wrong.
I don't know
I don't
if
want
I told y'all
dentist.
about my entire. I know I sent the videos of me high on drugs when I got my wisdom teeth taken out.
Yeah.
Did I tell you the story about my wisdom teeth getting taken out?
I don't know.
So on my way to the dentist for the surgery, I got a phone call from Walmart saying, "Hey, you have a job interview. Can you come in tomorrow morning?"
Oh boy.
I said, "Sure." Meanwhile, I went and got my wisdom teeth cut out, and they gave me lots of drugs. So, yeah, I literally was in pain the entire time.
Yes, you did tell us that.
Yeah.
That does. Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah.
I got the laughing emoji, which makes sense because that probably was my most used before I started using the skull to be like.
I got thumbs up.
I
Okay.
also got thumbs up, which I feel like is pretty accurate.
So we're doing 2.
I feel like the
quizzes today?
description of it was pretty accurate also.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
Where it's what you use when you I feel like you've said okay too many times. All right. Falcon and Winter Soldier, which one are you? Let's find out.
Yeah, I sent a new quiz. There's no right answer to this one. Actually, I'd be fine with either.
Oh man.
Are you what the fuck?
How would your friends and family describe you? You were mysterious. Did you click that?
No, I didn't.
Did you click resilient?
No, I clicked funny because I feel like that's how my family would describe me.
Oh, you're very funny.
I also clicked funny.
Yeah, you would be funny. I don't know what I'm gonna click. I feel like we should answer these for each other. Like we need a general consensus.
I don't know what the answer to this
I'm probably gonna say mysterious.
I feel
Are you
like
an
it's really gonna throw off my results that I picked Fuller House as my favorite of these Netflix shows.
No.
Are you a cinnamon roll or could you kill someone? Well, I've hit 2 people with my car, so.
Christian looks like a cinnamon roll and is a cinnamon roll. I'm sorry, Christian.
What am I?
Fact. You look like a cinnamon roll and could kill someone.
Thank you.
Could
Cool.
kill somebody.
No.
No, you couldn't. I absolutely would not pick that for you. Ever.
Ever in my life.
Offended.
If you could be friends with one of these original Avengers. Ooh. See, this is a tough one. I would want to be friends with Thor in Thor Ragnarok, but not Thor in the first 2 movies.
There's no D, all of the above for this answer, and I'm a little aggravated about it.
I don't think I'd be good friends with Captain America. I don't think. No, probably not. Black Widow, I could be.
I could be friends with her.
I think that's who I'm gonna go with. Because Iron Man, I don't know.
I probably would be more friends with Iron Man.
I think like in the beginning he's such a pretentious asshole that I'd be like, fuck you, dude. We'd get into it.
You and Tony Stark would not get along.
No.
All of my friends are
for a number
pretentious
of
assholes.
reasons.
Thank you. I needed someone else to tell me that. You're right.
Natural 20.
Well, I can't remember if I have Infinity War or Endgame ranked higher.
They're the same movie. It's one 5.5-hour movie.
Maybe I should just pick the regular Avengers. I don't know what my favorite Avengers movie is.
Regular Avengers.
I think that's what I'm going to. I think I actually have that ranked the highest. Mostly probably from nostalgia reasons. You picked Fuller House out of all of these?
Fuller House was great.
Out of Stranger Things, The Umbrella Academy, Queen's Gambit, you picked Fuller House?
Wait, how do
Guess
you know
which of those shows I've watched?
Only Fuller House.
I watched Fuller House. It was great.
I love Fuller House. I was thinking about restarting it the other night.
They canceled it.
I don't like I don't like how they joked about Mary-Kate and Ashley and her.
That was hilarious.
It seemed shady as fuck.
It was super shady.
It was shady.
Queen's Gambit.
I feel like the first couple episodes relied way too heavy on like.
Yeah, I did. That's all I got through.
Yeah,
and I was like, I don't like this.
Oh, it got really good like after the first season.
Yeah, it did get really good. It was really funny.
Which other well-known fandom are you a part of? Probably Star Wars, but you can't have Disney because Star Wars is Disney. I have here a Harry Potter tattoo, but I kind of hate Harry Potter now because of J.K. Rowling. So it's totally Star Wars. What's your favorite movie genre? What did you guys pick?
I picked romance because I couldn't pick.
Yeah.
I also picked romance.
I think fantasy
you picked sci-fi
adventure.
No, you picked action. Did you pick action? I'm gonna pick sci-fi. I think mine's sci-fi. All right, what'd you get?
Action blockbuster. I got Sam Wilson.
That's right. I got Bucky. What is Sam Wilson's description?
It is, you are calm under pressure, honest and loyal. You're a great friend because you're both funny and emotionally grounded. You are the jokester of the group and always manage to brighten the mood in any situation. I feel like it's more of a description of Anthony Mackie than it is of Sam Wilson.
That really is, well, because I won't get into it. James Bucky Barnes, aka the Winter Soldier. It should now say the White Wolf, but I'll let BuzzFeed slide. It says, you are loyal, brave, and honest to a fault. That is true. My main feedback at a lot of my jobs was I don't know how to sugarcoat things. And I'm too honest. Sometimes you can be headstrong, but that's only because you have a strong sense of justice and honor. Even when your life is turned upside down, you still try your best to come out on top. I don't know. Yeah. Bucky is my favorite character. Very relatable.
Did they ever really? I don't know if they ever did. This is a little mini segment of Marvel Masterclass. Did they ever really do?
Christian, you can't tease the podcast if you're not fully committed to doing this with me.
I said after Invinciboys, you heathen.
Oh, I forgot. Should we tell them? The few people who watch our podcast that we're going to do a Marvel Masterclass podcast.
Yeah.
After weeks of Christian saying he wouldn't be on a Marvel podcast with me because I'm a simp.
Well, the thing is, this Marvel podcast we're going to do, there's going to be no simping involved because
I know
it's just going to be me teaching you about Marvel stuff.
I'm so excited. That's all I wanted.
Can we have like Marvel Masterclass After Dark, where then it's just me and Kaitlyn and we can simp about people? Because I would be down.
Yes,
for that. I don't want to learn shit. I
want to do whole episodes. I want to wax poetic poetry about Sam Wilson.
Yeah.
And Bucky Barnes and Wanda Maximoff and Loki.
Zemo's finger twirl.
So my God, and Zemo. So we're gonna do it.
You mentioned how they shouldn't call him Winter Soldier anymore. They should call him White Wolf. He was never White Wolf in the comics.
I know. They've like meshed that character.
White Wolf
was like the adoptive brother of T'Challa, right?
Yes.
Yeah. But I get I understand why they have made Bucky into the White Wolf.
I think he's gonna continue to be Winter Soldier. He'll just be a good Winter Soldier because that's what he is in the comics.
I don't know why else would they keep continually calling him the White Wolf. And when he corrected Sam, he's like, actually, it's White Wolf now. Like he is starting to call himself White Wolf.
Well, I mean, he only did that the one time when he joked about being called White Panther.
True.
That's the only time.
I don't know.
I feel like it's like.
Why else they would be teasing that?
I don't think they're teasing anything. I think it's just his Wakandan name.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't think like he's gonna be going into battle as the White Wolf.
True.
Well,
But except this last episode where it was like
There's
Uh,
no mention.
John Walker and I'm trying to how were they framed? Where it was Bucky and John Walker looking at each other and Bucky like snarled. I was like, that's the White Wolf. That's who that was.
See, this is nope. We're not doing a fucking Marvel podcast anymore because this is what
We're
we
doing
do.
yes, because we're not. Em and I will do the After Dark where we
'Cause
talk
this
about the
is-
characters that we love.
This is
Your
why.
mind.
He snarled, so that means he's White Wolf. That is the
Em, do you
dumbest
agree? You don't have to
shit
agree.
I've
but
ever
I agree.
heard in my entire life. That is the dumbest thing.
I will say I saw that on like Twitter and thought it was funny.
Oh, that's the
But I-
headline. That's
Yeah.
the headline of a "We Got This Covered" article if I ever saw one.
That
Oh,
doesn't.
boy.
No, I won't say it. I was gonna say it's a Screen Rant article, but
oh boy.
He snarled, so
I love
he's
my
the White
characters.
Wolf.
Hey.
oh, why did he snarl like that? Because it was weird.
Because he wanted the fan fiction to start.
This entire show is fan fiction. It's like the writers finally were like, we've heard of this great site called AO3. It's gonna blow your mind.
Yeah.
And Marvel was like, holy cow, how long has this existed? And we're all like, literally since the internet existed, it's like
Yeah.
began. But every
Okay.
single episode, it's like I've read these fan fictions.
Yeah.
It blows my mind. I've never watched a show that's been so fan fiction-y.
I love it.
Christian,
We broke him. That's fine.
I'm ignoring him.
I think it's time for Pokemon that deserve a timeout with Christian in the timeout corner.
yeah.
All right. Sending you the picture. Maybe. Oh, it didn't let me paste the image. This week's Pokemon that deserves the timeout is Binacle, a Pokemon that resembles a goose barnacle.
Which
Where did you send it?
I tried to paste it, but it wouldn't let me paste it. The picture. You'll just have to Google a picture.
Is it
of
in the
him.
doc?
Look at him and then determine.
Binacle. That sounds like, what were those? Bionicle.
Yeah.
That's what it sounds
I
like.
miss them so much. I miss Binacles.
I used to have.
So take a look at him and see
What
if
is-
you can see Goose Barnacle in this photo.
I don't. They look like chicken feet. Stuck
Yeah.
out, like a chicken stuck in the ground and its feet
Yeah.
are up in the air.
He has the appearance of a hand and arm for some reason. The hand serves as its head. Its head is brown with puffy orange cheeks and orange markings where a nose should be. On top of its head are 3 long claws. Its body is orange with a white band around the middle. Apparently there always needs to be 2 of them for them to operate.
Oh, it's like Doug Trio almost.
Yeah. And if there isn't 2 of them, because they fight with each other, they'll move and find a different rock where there's another Binacle that they can befriend. So, petty
Ah.
goose
forgot.
barnacle arm
gonna-
hand creature.
I was gonna show.
What? How do you wait?
So I got this old UV flashlight,
Hmm.
and I forgot I was gonna do this. Look, you can. His hand glows.
Wait, do it again. It's like hard to see. Oh, that's cool.
And his little thing.
Oh,
That's really cool. I didn't know they did that.
Some of them do. I've got a Deku over there that's glowing.
This Binacle Pokemon it's Kametete in Japanese, which means like turtle something.
that makes even less sense to me.
I don't know.
I mean,
don't know Tete.
I get from Binacle, like 2 barnacles make sense, but why is it a goose?
Oh, Tay is hand, so it means turtle hand.
Turtle hand. Okay, that makes more sense to me.
See, look.
Yeah,
Well,
that one makes more sense than Binacle. Sorry, Christian. What is it? A diet?
Yeah.
That's cool. Yeah, they should have just called him Turtle Hand.
Yeah. And not try to describe him as a goose.
One of the other ones glows.
Which makes no sense. Either way, he's terrible.
He deserves a timeout.
He deserves a timeout.
Oh, that black suit Spider-Man glows.
Kristen's having fun with lights.
I can't tell. Oh, I can. His eyes like dim. Unless I'm seeing things and I'm crazy. Yeah.
Well,
Christian is just a child playing with lights.
Kristen's just distracted.
Last thing, because I need to know, because I've fought everyone I've talked to about this.
Oh God.
Is the new Nintendo Switch Lite purple or blue?
Blue.
Crazy, it's purple.
It's like GameCube blue.
Yeah, but it's purple.
Yeah.
Everyone keeps saying blue, and I'm actually upset because it's purple. I won't be taking questions at this time.
And on that note, thanks for joining us.
Yeah, sorry Steven couldn't be here. We know he's your favorite. It's fine.
We'll see you.
All right. Bye.
Bye.
Next time. Bye.